Welcome to the BoldSign eSignature tutorial. In this video, you will learn how to configure and use formula fields in BoldSign. Formula fields in BoldSign automate calculations by displaying values based on predefined formulas. Unlike static fields, they do not store fixed data, but instead generate results instantly using supported functions and form fields. BoldSign supports a range of operators that facilitate calculations, including logical operators, comparison operators, and arithmetic operators. Additionally, BoldSign offers various functions such as conditional logic, rounding, and date-based operations like extraction and calculations. Formula fields work with specific form fields like text boxes, drop-downs, date pickers, and editable date fields. Please note that all form fields used in formula expressions should accept only numeric values. Text boxes and drop-down options must be set to number, and date fields should follow the correct format to avoid errors. Let's consider a scenario where a registration manager is responsible for sending event registration forms to attendees. The form requires attendees to enter the number of tickets they want, calculating the total amount payable. If an attendee purchases a certain number of tickets, they become eligible for benefits, displayed only when the condition is met. This is where BoldSign's formula field plays an important role. It enables the registration manager to automatically calculate the total bill based on the entered ticket quantity and show or hide the extra benefits based on eligibility. Let me show you how the registration manager would set this up. The first step is to access the BoldSign application page. Here I click the Create New button and select Create New Document, which navigates me to the Prepare Document for Signing page. In the Add File section, I upload the registration form from my device by clicking Browse. Next, I add the recipient's details, review the remaining sections, and click Next. This action takes me to the Configure Fields page, where I will set up the form fields. Under the Registration Details section, I drag the name and email fields to their respective slots and use meaningful IDs for the form fields. Next, in the Ticket Details section, I add a text box field for ticket quantity, assign a relevant form ID, and set validation to numbers only. Since the ticket price is $300 and attendees need to know the total amount they need to pay, I will calculate a total amount using the formula field. I drag the formula field into the total amount field. The formula field settings open on the right side of the screen, where I enter the formula field ID. I click the Set Formula button, which opens the Formula Builder dialog box. A description of the Formula Builder is provided, along with a documentation link for further details. Additionally, a note alerts users that all text box fields and drop-down field values in a formula expression must be set to the number type. In the Formula Expression section, a variety of supported operators for calculations and logic are displayed. Next, I need to enter the formula. To do this, I click on the field where all available form fields and supported functions are listed. Since the ticket price is $300, I set the formula to multiply the ticket quantity field value by 300. If the result includes decimal values, I can specify the number of decimal places in the decimal precision field. Once I finish setting up the formula, I click the Save button. The formula is successfully set, and I can edit or delete it if needed. Now, let's preview the formula to see how it functions. I click the Preview button, which navigates me to the Document Preview page. When I enter any number in the ticket quantity field, the Total Formula field automatically calculates the total amount by multiplying the ticket quantity by 300. The result is displayed in the Total Amount field. After verifying that the formula works correctly, I exit the Preview page to continue setting up the document. Next, I need to configure a rule where attendees who purchase 3 or more tickets receive additional benefits. To do this, I first drag a drop-down field into the Benefits section, enter a form field ID, and add benefit options. I drag a formula field into the required section and enter the form field ID in the formula field settings. I click the Set Formula button, which opens the Formula Builder dialog box. In the Formula Expression section, I set the condition so that the ticket quantity field must be equal to or greater than 3. I then save the formula. Next, I need to create a conditional logic rule so that the benefit field is only displayed if the condition is met. To do this, I move to the conditional logic section and click Create Logic. Please note that a true condition, represented by a result of 1, will display the field, while a false condition, represented by a result of 0, will hide the field. Additionally, if you enter any number like 4, the field will only appear if the formula results in 4. If the result is anything other than 4, the field will remain hidden. I set the expected value of the formula to 1 and select the benefit drop-down form field. This means that if the ticket quantity is 3 or more, the benefit field will be visible. Otherwise, it will remain hidden. I then save the logic by clicking the Apply button. The rule is successfully applied, and I can edit or delete it if needed. Now, let's preview this conditional logic in action. When I enter a number greater than or equal to 3, in the ticket quantity field, the benefit drop-down field appears. However, when I enter a number less than 3, the benefit drop-down field remains hidden. Next, I add the signature field to the document and review my changes. After confirming that everything is set up correctly, I proceed to send the document for signature. That summarizes how a registration manager would set up and use these formula fields in a form in BoldSign. If you found this video useful, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to our channel for more BoldSign tutorial videos.